Hi, it's Greg Knapp with the Lincoln View on Real Estate, or Real Estate for My Ride. You know, people are always asking me, what do I do to buy a house? And they're very concerned about the house part, but they're not very concerned about the cash part, or I should say the financing part, because hardly anybody pays cash. Although in our part of the country, the Dallas-Fort Worth area, about 25% of the sales right now are actually cash, but there's another reason for that. But most people that are going to live in a house do get some kind of mortgage. So mortgage companies will tell you there's probably 7 things that you need to do, and I'm going to go through them with you, and also my comments on them to make it better for you. One thing is, of course, you need to review your credit report, and you need to do these things before you start looking at the house, because you don't want to fall in love with a house that slips out of your hand. These houses are going on the market today and they're gone this afternoon. It happens that fast. Or over the weekend, they'll just sit around and they'll take offers for the whole weekend. And I've seen 10, 20, 30 offers on one house before. And that's happening right now. And it's not going to get better. It's going to get worse. So first things first, get your financing or your cash together. So you want to review your credit report with a mortgage company. Credit Karma and other things that you see online, not good enough. There's many different editions of the credit reports. The mortgage companies all use the same one, and they do it the same way. They pull 3 credit reports and they take the middle number. So you want to contact a good mortgage company that will get your credit report for you, and they'll do that for free so that you can check out what you've got. If you've got any inconsistencies or things that are not correct, you want to dispute them or do other things. And what I mean by that, it's credit, what they call credit repair, is a lot more complicated than it used to be. And you need to talk to me, because first of all, I will send you the videos from the best credit repair guy I know in the whole country, and that's free. They have a complete system that you can go through to train yourself to actually repair your credit. And if you want to hire somebody to do that, you can do that too, but at least you will be in the know then. You want to make sure on your credit report that you have several trade lines. If you've not been using credit, believe it or not, that's a problem. No credit is not exactly good credit, although in certain cases with FHA financing, you can get a loan anyway. But there's several different ways to get trade lines on there, and give us a call. We'll help you with that. Now, a lot of people think, oh, great, well, I don't use this credit line anymore. I'll quit it. I'll call them up and cancel it. Don't do that. Don't. That actually causes your credit score to go down, believe it or not. If you're not using the credit line, then just don't use it. Or better yet, buy a tank of gas on it or something small, pay it off right away, and it will actually raise your credit score because of the way the credit scoring system works. So you want to be able to do that. You definitely do not want to apply for any more credit with anybody. Once you start the mortgage process, you're done with everybody. Don't let anybody pull your credit. Don't you apply for anything. No new cars, no new diamond rings, no new credit cards unless it's under the direction of what you need to do to put credit on there. But otherwise, don't touch it. You don't want to do that. Stop buying things on credit. Don't go to a store and buy some furniture, because they're going to pull your credit, and that causes your credit score to go down too a little bit. So you want to be real careful about that. Also, do not shuffle money around. You know, everybody thinks, oh yeah, well, this money, it's my money, right? Don't think that way. As long as you're in the mortgage process, it's effectively the government's money, and you got to do things their way. The government is pretty much backing all these mortgages nowadays. You're really getting a mortgage from the government, believe it or not. So you've got to not do anything that you normally think that you should be able to do, because it could blow your deal. Always ask your loan officer who it is or what you can do or where to go with your credit, because anytime you spend money, move money around, especially if you're getting a gift from a relative or a friend or whatever, talk to the loan officer, because you better do it exactly the right way or you will literally blow your deal. Now, as far as loan officers go, Of course, I know a bunch, and I know some really good ones. I know ones that will actually give you up to $5,000 towards your closing costs. I know some that are super expert in dealing with credit problems. I know some that are super expert at first-time home buyers and getting down payment assistance, a lot of times the whole down payment. So there's a lot of ways to skin a cat, and you want to be dealing with a mortgage company that's got the right things in place, and that is especially true nowadays because mortgages are complicated. In fact, in my opinion, every mortgage that closes is a minor miracle of God. I don't care how good your credit is, how much money you got, what your credit score is, how great your job is. Doesn't matter. Mortgages are tough, and they're not likely to get much better. So that's the Lincoln Look at Real Estate. Give us a call. And remember, experience counts.